Yeah. So I was saying.
You were saying about the plane,
Yeah.
booked, whatever. I did not forget. Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
You jumped off the plane.
We jumped out of the plane. We did it.
Oh my god.
And it was. I had to, man. You committed, so I had to, right? And I told them like, listen, I'm jumping on one condition. I'm the first one to jump
Why?
because I wanna be done with it, man. I want to be done with it. So we're sitting.
Oh, probably because if you see someone.
Yeah, like I'm
Get
gonna
off
watch
the
him
plane.
fall. Like I'm telling you what happened. So,
Oh my God.
you see the guy is like literally like this small when he falls down.
Within like 3 seconds.
With 3 seconds, man.
Holy
The palm is this big, by the way. The palm
Yeah.
is this big. So
For people who don't know, the palm is an area in Dubai.
and it's insane. So I told them, guys, like I'm jumping first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went up. We're there in
Yeah.
the place, and they're putting on the harness that says danger. You know,
I would be shaking like crazy.
they can write anything on it, but it's danger, right?
It says danger.
The harness says danger. I mean, I didn't read the rest, but it says danger.
It's
okay?
like preparing you to
It's
let
preparing
you know.
you.
Listen, you're about to do something stupid.
yeah, you're about to jump
Are you-
out of a plane.
Are you? Do they make you sign something
Yeah,
before?
and don't read. Well,
What do you mean don't read?
I shouldn't say that. Read it, okay? But if you read it, make sure you have a strong stomach because it's obviously gonna say stuff like "you will die if," stuff like that. So you need to.
Is it like straightforward like
it's
this?
a waiver? Well, I don't remember, but I was signing it.
How long ago was that?
That was 7 years ago.
So you're good with numbers too.
You didn't know that, but so I just we signed it.
Yeah.
And these guys, they're like, no, we all want to jump together. So I'm like, oh my god, we were supposed to jump 2 and 2. We were 4 guys. And these guys are like, no, let's wait, let's all jump together. So I'm still like now the stress level rose because I'm waiting now to jump. It's insane. So we waited like 2 hours, and I'm like on the rails, man.
2 hours where?
In the bullpen,
In
just
the area
waiting
before taking off.
Yeah, just waiting, and I'm seeing these guys like they're wrapping the parachutes.
Oh
you
my
have to sit
God.
down on
You
on your
get to
knees.
see
and
all
you-
of this.
Yeah, they sit down on their knees. I don't know if you know this. You sit on their knees, and then they wrap the parachute. It's not you don't just like, and you just put it. Here we go. It's you have to sit down on the floor,
Yeah.
and you wrap this. You wrap it up, and if you do a mistake, I don't want to say, but I don't know what happens if you do a mistake, but you have to wrap it, and
It's
you
pretty
close it.
obvious what happens. if
I
you make
know,
a mistake.
but if it's a small mistake, I think it's fine.
And there's the backup anyway.
There's a backup, sure.
And if you make a mistake with that, then it's over.
And the thing is, I'm standing like so. The guy is fixing my harness, and then there's this other guy getting his harness fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these two guys, they just pass by, and they all like they film you before. Obviously, if you
Yeah.
ask for, they film you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're ready. We're all ready. We're ready to go. Okay, this is it. Okay, and everyone's being trained. They're putting them on the mats, and like this is what you do. Put your head back. Your feet.
Yeah, when you fall,
When when you jump, your head back and your feet. And I'm looking this, and I'm looking at the guy that's jumping with me, and he hasn't done
By
anything.
jumping with you, you mean like next to you, or the guy?
No,
who's
the
gonna-
guy who I'm jumping tandem with, the guy
Okay, yeah,
whose
yeah,
my
yeah.
life is attached to, and if I die.
he dies.
It's So, and he's your size. You have to jump with someone your size, right? You can't jump with.
Oh,
like,
really?
You don't jump.
What
like,
if- what
J.Keen doesn't jump with a. You have to jump with
with
the
a
same.
what?
You have to jump with someone your same size. So, we get to the propeller of the plane. Like we're at the plane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is like the Air Force now. We're on the runway, and and you see people like, everyone's like this, and I tell the guy, I'm like, yo,
Was good.
you didn't brief me, like I don't know anything, nothing, and we're going up on this thing now. Okay, I know nothing. All
As
the
a-
guys are on the mats. They're being trained. Their harnesses being fixed. I'm like, you didn't tell me anything. Is there anything I need to know? He's like, yeah, just don't kill us.
He said that to you.
I was on the foot of the plane, like I'm about to enter.
Wait, why,
the point
why
of
would
no
you say
return.
that? Why would you say that?
No, because I asked him. He's like, no, I don't do that. I'm like, what do you mean you don't do that? He's like, isn't there anything I need to know? He's like, yeah, I don't. Just don't kill us. I'm like, okay.
He said that to you.
On the foot of the plane.
Yo, give me his number right now.
So we go up into the plane, and like everyone's all sorts of colors, right? Purple, yellow. Everyone's faces are just like crazy, right? And you don't go on the plane with just the guys you're jumping with. There's other guys
Other
that are
people,
jumping,
yeah.
yeah. And these guys, they're so chill, right? So chill. You just have the plane
Like they done it 1,000 times.
1,000 times, you know. So the door open. They're sitting. They're chilling. You know. Yeah. You want to go to I don't know what Barasti after? Yeah, sure. Yeah. You know. They're just sitting there. They're sitting.
while you're sitting there.
And we're like you know we're like this, right? And the
Yeah.
guy has his parachute.
I
and
should have
everything.
given you one of my like pills.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anxiety pills.
Because once he opened the door and you see
You take 2 then.
you see the palm this small,
3 is too much.
ain't no pill gonna help you. You know. So I'm sitting there.
So wait, did the people jump before you guys?
This is what happens. So the door opens and you just hear like it's the
There's
point
no
of no
way.
return. Like you cannot.
Mhm.
That's it. This is it. Okay. And you just open the door and you just hear everyone's like.
That's what I meant by imitating.
Just everything is it's just going, and you see these guys. They're just sitting, and he has his foot outside the plane, like outside the plane, like he's sitting on the side of a pool or something, right?
I wouldn't even do that. I'm
His
such
foot
a,
is just
so-
outside. It's like, yeah, I see you at lunch. Yeah, I see you at lunch, and it just jumps.
See you at lunch.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I see you in a few minutes. Yeah. And they just jumped. He just jumped, right? And then it's just us 4 with the tandem guys, and we're all looking at each other like it's time.
It's time to die.
It's time. And you jump with another guy because
No.
we have to get the video shot, right? So there's another guy that jumps with you.
That's right.
Okay. So okay. I don't know why I came out like I don't know why I was like that.
Okay, خير. تعرف شو بدول هلا.
So we get out
Shout
to
out
the
to
door.
Lebanon 961.
We get out to the door, and then this guy who was I'm sure it's changed now, right? But the guy who's recording you, he's on the side of the door and he's like this, right?
What?
Like he's holding his hands and his feet are there, right? Because
He's flying basically.
he's kind of flying, and you're still inside.
So he has a GoPro.
He has a GoPro and he has like a wire that comes to his mouth and he bites it to take the shots and the record.
No
It's insane.
way.
It's insane. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's amazing.
Like you have to worry about one thing, just staying alive.
Yeah, and this guy is like,
And this guy's like taking pictures.
yeah, this guy's recording. This guy's producing in the air. You know, he's like, "Whoop, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. You know,
Video editing.
it's
on his way
crazy.
down.
On his way down, man. And then that's the point. Like I see the palm.
And
Literally this-
bigger.
No. I just see it. This I didn't jump yet. I see the palm literally like this small.
Yeah.
And then like this is it, and that's when he decides to brief me.
You're joking.
He goes like, "Okay, now what we will do is." I'm not seeing anything, man. I'm not looking. This is like, you put your head back and you put your feet back, and then you know, and he started telling me, you put your hands here, you do whatever, and I'm looking at the palm. I'm like, you know, this is the time. You know, this is it. And then we go like, okay, that's it. Briefing is done. What? I just got here, man. And then
The fact that you actually remember that much or that many details.
I never
and
forget.
And it was 7 years ago. It proves 100% how terrified you were.
yeah, it was insane.
Like 100%.
It was insane. And then we were like, okay, here we go. And like, okay, I didn't get time to acclimate, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
1, 2. It's like it's literally like this: 1, 2, and then 3, and then we flip. Okay, we're flipping in the air, right? We're flipping for like.
I wouldn't even flip on the ground, bro. Like,
6 or 7 seconds. We're flipping, and if you see the video, you see my video.
Mhm.
Everything's wrong.
When you say wrong.
My feet are all over the place. it's like every single rule
you know-
told me I've broken it.
you know
right?
those things
But
that-
I'm screaming. My hands are everywhere. My feet are everywhere.
You know those balloon things in front of the stores that go like
Yeah,
That's exactly what you are. Like flying 30,000 feet up in the air. Woo!
I swear I was exactly.
Actually, it's not woo, it's
it was exactly like that. It was exactly like
while
that.
the guy's like, what the hell is he
and the
doing?
guy's like, this guy, you know, he's like
Crazy.
you know, and then the thing is when you stabilize, you're fine, and then the other second part for anyone who's thinking about doing skydiving.
I don't want to watch this video. I would laugh so much for like 75 years.
It's hilarious. And
Oh
I
my
mean, you
God.
don't want to. For anyone who's gonna skydive, the only second part you need to be worried about is when he pulls the parachute.
Oh,
you don't
you
see
don't
that-
expect it.
Yeah,
Like-
because he's above you, right? And
my
he has
God.
the altimeter and everything. So you're flying blind. You're literally flying blind.
Like
And-
you're not doing anything.
Because I saw the video and you just see him like, okay, it's time. No need to warn him. You know. What do you mean? No, need to warn him. It's like my life is in your hands,
Yeah.
right? And you just see that.
He's-
Literally, you
he's
see the
probably-
video, and he's like, okay. And
He's
like,
probably done it like 75 times that day as well.
I know, but he
so-
could have. I think he tapped me, but I was too adrenaline
Yeah,
pumped
yeah,
to
yeah.
even think. Like maybe he did, But he should have
Choked you.
He's like, hey, by the way, we're doing this. You know,
Calm down, buddy.
but it was
Calm
just
down.
Literally, here we go. And
So you saw this in the.
I saw this in the video.
So wait, you said there's one guy filming, or was it more?
No. There's the
So
guy
there's
that's
one-
with me, like this.
Yeah.
Like this. And then there's the guy that's in front of you. So he tells
So there's
you,
one guy in front of every person jumping.
Yes. So
Word.
they're taking shots of you, which are amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Honestly, props to those guys. They jump every other plane. Can you imagine? Every other plane they jump. So the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna have some lunch. Okay, here's my lunch. Okay, time to jump. And then they jump, and then they take a
Vomit.
break, vomit, and then okay, here we go. We wait a bit. Okay, that's plane, and then they take another plane, and they do that from 9 to 5, man. I don't know if it's 9 to 5, but it's a 9 to 5 job, right?
Speaking of skydiving, my cousin is actually like certified now to jump alone.
Nice.
Like he
Did
did
to
it.
do it 7 times.
I don't know.
something like
I don't
that.
know what he also did. He's also like a scuba diver or whatever.
Okay,
But
he likes that stuff.
yeah, he's
So
he's going on a trip now by himself, 3 months around the world, and I'm like,
That's good.
I want to be at home watching Netflix.
But I mean, I know somebody who was a skydiving instructor. She jumped 55 times, and then the 56th time she was scared.
She was
Scared.
scared.
Yeah. It's like you would think after 55 times that you've jumped.
It's like walking for 75 years, and then the 76th year, you're like, oh my god, what am I doing? This actually happens. Actually, it's pretty sad. I don't know why I
So-
brought it up.
So yeah, it's just that's exactly what happened. And I mean, that's my skydiving story, but that's exactly what happened. And the way I showed my mom, because I didn't tell her, right? Obviously.
You didn't tell her you
I
were
didn't tell her.
skydiving.
I didn't tell her, man. Crazy. No way. You crazy? I'm a lonely child, man. It would have been the end of it, you know? So what I did was I got the video and I came back home and I showed her the video. So I said, like, sit down, have a look. And I showed her the video and she was so happy. Completely the opposite
Really?
reaction of what I expected. Like a few hours later, my dad calls me, that's you on the plane? It was like the worst reaction ever. I didn't expect that from him. He's like, you did this?
Hayda inte.
Hayda inte Leonardet Martiara? You know?